Join the crew as a member of the Onyx Key for exclusive members-only messages, redirections, and content. We already have a bunch of videos live with some familiar topics as well as new questions, so I'll see you on the other side of the Onyx Key. Make sure you hit the join button to go deeper down this experience with me. Hey family, we're gonna take a look at, is this a past life soulmate and what's the karmic bond? So straight to the point, exactly like that. I don't have anything else. We're gonna hold up the thumbnail so you can choose your past life pie. So pile number 1 is the lemon meringue pie. Pile number 2 is the blueberry pie. Pile number 3 is the strawberry pie, and then pile number 4 is the key lime pie. I'll give you a moment to make your selection, and if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile number 1, my lemon meringue pie. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, this is most likely a past life soulmate. And I can already tell you via channeling that this is someone you've been experiencing a lot of delays with. I'm not talking no contact. I'm not talking about somebody that ghosted you. I'm talking about where there's just this weird star-crossed lovers effect where it's like you just can't sync up. Things just, it's never the right time, whatever it is. And I feel like that's been the pattern with this connection, okay? There's a lot of noise surrounding the connection. Like, it's loud. It's like you can't hear each other. You can't find each other. Like, that's the weird thing, okay? So let me get an overview just to see. I didn't expect the channel immediately. But we'll see, okay? Let me see. Especially since these are going to be a little bit shorter. That's why we have a question like this. So I do appreciate the channeling. Even if it's not clear, because this is in a pile of, there's a lot of confusion. I could see why you would need clarification on, is this a past life soulmate? You just keep missing each other in every life, right? So yes, you're here to try to see if this time around you'll go ahead and alchemize the connection, okay? This card talks about the remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside, and it talks about the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemists to perform miracles of transmutation. Something you two are meant to do together. Okay, when we talk about alchemy, it could truly just be the karmic lesson and the karmic cycle and closing it so that you don't keep doing this dance, right? Because it feels like two people that have been doing a dance. So let me see. Change, right? Talks about the forever changing nature of reality, where we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. Okay, some of you, there's a soul contract to create a life. I could see that being the alchemy that is here, but that's not going to be for everyone selecting the pile. Okay, tell me more about this pile with the past life soulmate. Tell me my pile number 1, my lemon meringue pie. Spiritual strength. Sacrifice, rejoice. Okay. Balance. The hilarious part, it feels like the key part of the karmic thing, right? The karmic bond is the game of finally syncing up in a life. Like there being a lifetime where you two finally sync up in harmony, where you can enjoy each other fully. That's it. Seeing if you're going to have the spiritual strength to surrender to the correct connection and see that through, where you're in balance and harmony. That's literally it. Okay, right? Justice, ruled by Libra, 7th house of our contracts, our 1-in-1, potentially marriage. We got the Pisces energy of the 12th house with the Hanged Man here, where we just surrender. You have the spiritual strength, right? The power to pause, to compromise enough to sync. Okay, So tell me, I didn't expect this pile to be like that, but it's clear y'all past life connection. Because look at this at the bottom. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't keep repeating the past cycle. Tell me more about this karmic bond now that we know that this is a past life connection for my lemon meringue pie. Tell me more about the karmic bond here for this connection. What's this alchemy? What's this change? You might have mutable. Yeah, that look. They're like, if you're questioning if it's a past life, this is the one pile you shouldn't be questioning. Okay, nothing is just set in stone with mutable moon. I believe that one or both of you may have mutable placements, specifically a mutable moon sign. Some of you have North Node, South Node, and mutable placements, which would be Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, and Sagittarius. Okay. And yeah, definitely Virgo, Pisces axis, North Node, South Node, some of you, is a thing, all right, to see if you're going to do it. There's no guarantee. Like, this is a pile. Yeah, your past life connections, but even Spirit is like, we don't know if y'all going to make it happen. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just hilarious the way it hit the table. Like, I don't know, maybe this time, but, you know, we're not putting money down because these two, I don't know, right? Full moon in Virgo, new moon in Virgo. These are eclipses this year. This will be a lunar eclipse again next year, and I believe year after as well. So let me see what's going on. See if you guys are gonna choose each other, choose yourselves. Is this a past life soulmate? I mean, we know that. What's the karmic bond? Spiritual ascension, spiritual growth, spiritual ascension. That's Sagittarius energy. And then Venus. Are you guys gonna expand together? Are you gonna grow together? Are you gonna unify and be in love together? I don't know what else to ask. Tell me more about this karmic bond. I guess, I don't know. This pile threw me off because, yeah, I'm making these shorter, but this one's, I mean, I'm not gonna make it be something it's not. Let me pull more. My pile one, my lemon meringue pie. Tell me more about this soulmate, this karmic connection. I mean, karmic. Yeah. Okay, y'all, seriously, I've never had a pile like this before where it's clear and confusion at the exact same time. It's like, you know your past life connections, you know your soulmates from a past life with unfinished business, but it's just so much confusion. It's so much noise. And really the main bond, the main thing is, will you be able to elevate above the noise and sync up? Okay, we've got missed chances. Okay, have you considered all your options? Did you give it everything? In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Okay, fine, but we've also got a lot of noise literally on the table. It's a warning of gossip, envy, and jealousy, and a lot of blockages in the way of this connection. A lot of factors, intentional, right? Because I do see some intentional meddling. Three of Cups could be third party in a shadow sense, whether that's friends, hidden enemies with the Hanged Man. So that's the thing, is, are you going to be able to work past the confusion and be in union in this life? And that's the thing, every life, if that makes sense, right? I put him up like I can't make this up. Just confusion. So much confusion on the table with this pile. So at the bottom, exciting news says good news is coming your way, whether it be a pregnancy, an engagement, or moving in together. Get excited to celebrate. So I will say this. You hit my table. I don't normally do readings of this nature. I randomly, on a whim, wanted a different topic that would be easy to read. So me, especially if I'm your main reader, great news. Like, me being tempted to do this lets me know that there's going to be a rare opening. Something's going to happen soon that will support you with this past life connection. right? And fulfilling whatever the karmic bond is. It's gonna be in along the Virgo Pisces axis. I know I got a lot of mutable energy in general, but the Virgo Pisces axis is gonna be critical when we talk about the new moon in Virgo that's upcoming, the full moon in Virgo that'll be next year. There's so many of these transits in a timeless sense that it's gonna make sense. And if you're finding me a year, 2 out, these will happen again in 2025 with me. This new moon and full moon will be on the north node south node axis, okay? Because that's where the nodes are this year until maybe the middle of 26. All right, so let me pull more. Okay, there's some good news that's going to help you regarding mischances, right? Regarding gossip, people in the way, general disconnection. Like I mentioned, this is not a pile where I'm talking about people that have ghosted you, people that have been extensively no contact. This is people that are maybe trying to sync up. I don't want to say that it's not about no contact, but it's like, if this person's fine not interacting with you, then I don't know that this is the pile, because this is a pile of confusion. This is a pile of two people wanting to sync up and just it's not happening, right? Or where someone wanted to sync up, someone swayed them, right? Someone manipulated them. We're talking about gossip and envy and jealousy, right? Like the only way one or both of the people here is consciously not wanting to be bothered is because someone manipulated the situation. All right, so let me get one more regarding this past life connection for my pile number 1. And pile number 1, please. And things are settling down now. It's not as chaotic, so I love it. And I'll get your advice after this. Super moon wild card. Something's coming in. Good for you. You know, these eclipses might be what you guys need. Maybe this is the life where this communication, the syncing up is supposed to happen. Congratulations, guys. Something good's gonna happen. At a minimum, you're gonna close the cycle with this person. Okay. Because some of you might, there's a handful of you here like, yeah, no, I don't really want to sync up. It's so much confusion. Can I just get another soulmate? Honestly, if that's truly your thing, where you slipped in with that, there's going to be a shocking shifting of fates along the north node south node axis with these eclipses, and that'll be your way of either terminating the karmic contract and just moving on if it's so much confusion. Because I could see why someone would want to like leave that alone, because let's say it's so much confusion, it's been years, and you and this person pop up on each other accidentally every couple of years. It's like, okay, well, I'm trying to start a family. You can't keep popping up now that I'm moved on. You know what I mean? I get that. I could see why. So that wild card will help you close that cycle if that's what you're looking to do. Those of you where you want to connect with this person, something's gonna happen. Okay, we have a strengthening of a wild card, of a rare opportunity coming in. All right, where you guys will be able to connect. Look at that. I love it. Short, sweet, even in all of the confusion. We've got gratitude and the harvest moon. Okay, right. You're gonna be feeling really grateful. It's gonna feel like a dream. Let me get your advice and close you out for my pile number 1. A lemon meringue pie. What advice do we have for pile 1 regarding this past life connection? Something about this oh, look. Oh, they want you to know. Look, hold on. I'm going to see what this is in a second, but I'm going to move gratitude here, because under gratitude is the solar eclipse. This is a solar eclipse. Like those of you watching real time, I know what I'm talking about. Like, obviously help yourself. Don't just sit in the house, because when you do that, you can't blame me. But I mean, you can see the cards. That's why I filmed this way. South node is in Virgo right now. This new moon will be a solar eclipse along the south node. Now, how I made that up? I didn't. So pay attention to that transit, okay? Because I asked for advice, and when that card came out, they wanted you to know, like, pay attention to that transit. And that card is the threshold, and we're talking about exciting news and connections. Listen, elixir of life. Prioritize your health and wellness always. But feed life into the connection. Like when the opportunity comes, I guess you're gonna have to take it, right? Because that's kind of what we have here. And equilibrium talks about syncing up, because connection and syncing up is the theme here, the difficulty doing that. Okay. All right, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I will move on to pile number 2. All right, my pile number 2, my blueberry pie. Let's take a look at if this is a past life soulmate, and then we're gonna see what that karmic bond is. Even if it isn't, we'll see. I've got soul time. It kind of threw itself out when we were slipping it, and it talks about the soul being timeless, limitless, and infinite. And it talks about allowing the possibility of a new reality to emerge. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna pull a card, but this doesn't feel like a past life connection. This feels like a new soulmate. Like, I don't know if, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when we talk about people that connect with us on our south node versus people that connect with us on our north node, this feels like more of a north node synastry connection to heal past life trauma. I know what I'm talking about. It says the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. So this karmic bond is one of healing. Like, you're supposed to heal each other, or one of you is supposed to heal the other. Okay, it feels more doctor-patient connection. I'm not saying that it isn't love, but this does not feel like a past life connection. It feels like someone that's supposed to help take you where you're going versus clearing up where you've been. And I know it sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but it feels like this person's supposed to usher in the healing for you to move forward towards more what you're doing in this life without worrying about what happened previously, if that makes sense. Okay, we got the throat chakra, which talks about self-expression and peace and balance, right? This person feels like, because we'll say what the karmic bond is, right? But because I'm your reader, I'm going to emphasize what they're going to do for you. Like, what's the purpose? Unless I see where you're supposed to clearly do something. It feels like this person may be coming in to share knowledge regarding healing, communicate with you in a way that is healing. Like when people teach you healthier communication styles, patterns of love languages. That's what it feels like. Someone that's here to teach you to express yourself, right? Like, not to hold pain and trauma within, not to speak your mind. It feels like someone that's supposed to help you heal and develop there. Okay, so I'm not saying that this can't be a romantic connection, but it's here. So tell me more about this karmic bond now that we've established that it is a current connection. Like, this is likely to, yeah, this is the first time you two have ever met. Okay, when we talk about lifetimes. So tell me more about pile 2, this blueberry pie. What is the karmic bond here with this new connection, please? Some of you are just kind of gonna have to figure it out as you go because it's that new. All right, I've got the deception and envy, 7 of swords. I got temperance of patience. I've got harmony of the lovers. Okay. And at the bottom, I have rest and rejuvenate. Some of you, oh, okay, this is sweet. Some of you, this person is here to heal you from your past life connections. Like, this might make, I don't know if like this is what people are calling the twin flame, because I don't know that it's reading like that, or if this is just a brand new from scratch soulmate that like you've change your frequency, you've healed your energy. Maybe you had a contract on the other side that like, hey, you know, when you're in that life, we're going to meet up in that life, even though we've never met up before. Like, I don't know, but this is a brand new from scratch person that's here to heal you from any of that Seven of Swords, sneaky thievery energy, help you alchemize and harmony and heal. It's almost like if you called backup support, you prayed for a soulmate that was healthy. Like if all of, I mean, I don't know, if most of your karmic contracts here were chaos, right? Like, I don't know another way to link, like to, I don't know a way to describe it. Tell me more so I can see what's going on with this blueberry pie. More Sagittarius energy of expansion and spiritual ascension, okay? And Aries of independence, bravery, and passion. So let me get one more. This is someone that's supposed to help you ascend. The end. Okay? Ascend, grow spiritually, and learn how to love and heal through love. Okay? The Lovers, planet that rules love. We got house 3, early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind and communication. Talks about things we've learned during our developmental years to help you reprogram that where you've needed to and heal from anything that may have happened during those experiences. Okay, I've got Sagittarius energy 2 times here. I've got Gemini energy 2 times here. Okay, so tell me more. What is the karmic bond between these 2 people? To teach you love, honestly, like to teach you healthy forms of love. It looks like nothing is yet set in stone. Definitely not a past life connection. Okay, why not? So, let's see. More mutable energy is my second pile that has that. Full moon, surrender to the divine. We got a full moon eclipse on my table. This one is Sagittarius is a big deal. So Gemini season, that full moon in Sagittarius, strawberry moon is a thing. Okay. Could have been past, could be incoming. Okay. Full moon in Virgo. That will be an eclipse next year. Was one as well this year. Relevant time. Okay. And we've got super moons. So let me see. Yeah, that's fine. Teach you self-love, teach you self-care, teach you to prioritize your health and wellness. Okay? Teach you healing. Like, I know it feels very mundane, but it feels like this person is here to teach you to elevate spiritually, to ascend spiritually, to prioritize your health and wellness, and to help heal you in those areas. That's it. I don't know. Like, I kind of like this question because it's not all the extras that I normally get in these readings. So tell me more about this connection when we talk about love. For my pile number 2, my blueberry pie. Okay. Butterflies, enjoy the overwhelming excitement and bliss of new or old love. Butterflies are an energetic symbol for this connection. Okay. May foreshadow meeting, may foreshadow seeing this person. Okay. Love language, we talked about it. It says learning and understanding each other's love languages are essential to meet each other's emotional needs. We talked about that. I like that it repeated itself. And tell me more. Building a future. This is a North Node soulmate. This is a looking ahead soulmate. This is a let's heal and clear this baggage. No, I wasn't there, and that's okay. Stop looking back there. Okay. Ascending your love life to the next level is what that card talks about. And making it feel like a movie, right? when it talks about being with each other being the best parts of the connection, I always associate that card, just because of the language on it, with it being like a fairy tale, not even fairy tale, but like a movie, like whether rom-com, whether drama, like film, in the way that the couple comes together. Okay, but no, this is not a past life connection. This is someone that came to meet with you in this life to move forward. And the way you handle this connection matters, because this is fresh from scratch. You don't do it right, it's going to end up being one of those past life connections, like where it's so basically this is the first life that ends up being the lives that everyone keeps asking about. I messed up somewhere, hold on. There we go. So if you do it right in this life, you don't have to worry about it building up karma, like they say, right? Okay, so tell me more. We got a release. We got a nurture. Again, here to release and nurture. Let's see. Some of you are picking this for connections that are not necessarily love-based, and that's all right. But there are connections here that have a deep love romantically on the table. So let me get 2 more for my blueberry pie. This is sticky. Why is my deck so sticky all of a sudden? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Now we can get 1. There we go, the bottom. Okay, we've got support. I'm telling you, it's like this person was sent to help support you. Pay attention to those eclipses, it's a thing. And we've got the honeymoon of productivity. Like, some of you need support being productive. Some of you don't have support, whether it stems from childhood, whether it just stems from just in general, you're not getting what you need. But this person is here to support you. I've got, pay attention. I know if you came from more than one pile, good for you. I know these are a little shorter than you're used to seeing for these types of readings, but they came out that way even though I wanted them to. So I love it for me. I love it for us. Lunar eclipse is here, okay? 2 times. It's divine feminine energy. So you pay attention to those eclipses, this one specifically, and I'm going to get your advice, because everything here basically was a repeat of what I've already said. So what advice do we have for this blueberry pie regarding this new age connection, I'll call it, right? Change. You're ready for a change. So this is a karmic shift. Like, you've either closed the cycle with all of your past life soulmates, or you've made like some type of quantum leap where you've healed and cleared and transmuted the lessons you would have needed to learn from them. So now it's time to change. And they're ushering in someone new. So if you did that, I'm assuming they did the same thing. That's a powerful connection, because how did y'all bypass y'all past life connections? You see what I'm saying? Because I just asked what the bond was, but it talks about healing and moving forward. And it's telling you to to change your stripes, to change your skin, right, with the chameleon. So success, this change is a successful change. So don't be alarmed, don't be concerned, because this is not a past life connection. It means you're doing a lot better in this life than you planned. So you outperformed your expectations. Okay, I love that for you. So I'm going to close you out and move along to pile number 3. All right, my pile 3, my strawberry pie. We're going to see if this is a past life soulmate. And even if it isn't, we're going to see what that karmic bond is. So I'm going to already let you know I'm already channeling. All right. When you release the reins of it, everything will just get quiet and flow like it's supposed to. Like, so if there's resistance, regardless of the connection, releasing it will make things flow. It's kind of like the little thing where they put on your fingers where you're like pulling it and it gets tighter as you do that, but when you just kind of gently do the thing, yeah, that vibe. All right, so I already have miracle at the bottom of the reset, so something about this connection is miraculous. So I'm gonna see what it tells us. I got like dynamic. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to label this pile, so that's something, but they're gonna help me. We've been doing good so far. So tell me about this strawberry pie specifically. All right, is this a past life soulmate? We got an incoming heart chakra, and we've got integration. Okay, so heart chakra talks about the green flower of life, and it supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body, and integration says the frequency of it supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. So that example I gave, you know what I'm gonna have to say, y'all? You know how I am. Those of you that are familiar with the channel, at least you can trust me as a reader. I think this is gonna be that twin flame pile, y'all. When we talk about integration of the heart space, where they say like it's like the connection of the heart space, that's what it looks like. I told you I got dynamic, I got miracle. It was very confusing, so I wasn't really able to determine. I don't even think that's a clear answer because I really don't know. Like, I was never the type to like study the twin flame labels. I know enough just via the tarot astrology community, but like y'all gonna have to educate me. Like, I don't know, like, is that a past life connection? Is that two halves of a whole? Like, what's the background on what that is? Is it not any of that? Is that why I can't tell you if it's a past life connection? Because it feels more like an integration of a heart space. That's why I'm gonna just call it that. If this is truly your pile, that's what I'm doing. So maybe it'll tell me more as I keep pulling. Let me do that. Let me keep pulling these cards and see. My strawberry pie, is this a past life soulmate? And what is this karmic bond? And why these two people integrating at the heart space? It's like you're connected by a string, like the fates. Shadow. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all have it, right? The shadow is the moon, okay? And it's 12th house synastry. It's where you merge souls and you don't know where you start and this person ends. And it is all of that shadow work. That's why it's called that in the psychic tarot. So they're mirroring here, and that seems to be you and this person. So let me pull more and see what's going on with the strawberry pie. Okay, who is this? Who is this? I mean, I say who is this, but like, what is this, right? What is the connection? More green. Love begins. Emotional loss. Okay. Throat chakra. Blue and green. So between your throat and your heart space, that's where you're connected to this person. That's where the integration has happened, is happening. So whatever you're feeling with this person, that's what that is. That weird integration of the heart space. Okay. Mirroring each other. So tell me more. I hope this isn't the one pile that throws us off and ends up being all chaotic and long. Tell me, strawberry pie. Is the past life soulmate? What is the karmic bond? Okay. Okay, I got health here. Yeah. Okay, integrity, reverence, and service in Virgo. And then house 6, which is ruled by that sign. And we talk about your routines, the work you do, the service you do. Some of you two are coming together to harmonize some type of space. So there's going to be something you two do together if you fulfill this contract that supports others. When we talk about acts of service, right? When we talk about healing people that are suffering from a loss of some form, okay? And obviously the integration of the heart space and the throat chakra is a healing of each other, right? House 2 does talk about assets and money. So I don't know what you do for work, what this person does for work, but something about your work and your daily routines are supposed to integrate in a way that can support others. Okay. I'm going to leave the is it a past life connection alone. And if something jumps out that clarifies that, then we'll take it. But I mean, I think we're getting the things you would want to know associated with that past life soulmate question. I feel like we're getting. So let's just move along. Pile 3. Strawberry pie. What is the karmic bond? Yeah, okay, so you know what? We don't need to know if it's a past life connection. We don't need to know. That's not our business. It says the answers you need are coming with the full moon in Gemini, which will happen in Sagittarius season. That's the end of fall. And it says your commitment is being tested early on. So what is this? Nothing will come of the situation. You know, Gemini is the twins. We got people mirroring here too. So, don't overreact to this connection. I'll say that much. When we talk about the karmic bond, is to learn how to work off of each other versus forcing. I mentioned the little thing where it's in your fingers like this, and when you start pulling it and you get stuck even more, and then when you like ease out of it, it slips. That's kind of the nature of the connection with you and this person. But it's saying not to overreact here, but you'll get clarity despite being tested. So let me see. I got 2 more decks before the advice. Tell me more when it comes to this connection, please. What else do we need to know about this karmic bond for this person that the strawberry pie is asking about? Control issues. And I will say I do see a little bit of a shadow where this was never meant to be long term. It was always going to be a separation. Let me see. I got the control issues we just talked about, and I also have best part. Trying to control the situation absolutely will block it. Okay. Let me get one more new chapter. Okay. 2 sides. One half of you, this is a person that came to kind of integrate you into a new chapter, just you. Help you do heart chakra work, throat chakra work, release control so that you can find a new chapter with this other person. That's why it's not clear. It's too many of you in here. It's variation of the thing. Okay, so nothing's gonna come of it because the whole point was this person's supposed to integrate you into a new karmic cycle without them participating. Now there's a side of you where the whole integration is the pulling of the heart space. You'll know because it's still the pulling of the heart space, right? Because where this new chapter and this law of attraction is that pull that I keep talking about, you'll feel each other's heart space. You'll feel where you're connected there. You'll feel the lack when you're like from a distance, okay? But that's the differentiator, is you're currently actively connected, currently actively integrating into this new chapter, which is attaching you together, versus the other side where you've integrating heart space energy, but like it's not attached to this person. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just reading these cards. Like, I don't know anything about these connections, but I will say the new chapter card says a fresh start is always good for everyone. Doors are opening for this new phase within your love life. And then law of attraction talks about we attract what we are. Use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match. by being the perfect match to yourself first. And look, they just wanted to play games with us. They wanted me to make sure I read all of the attaching and the purpose versus the label, right? Because why past life here? After all that work, after all that time, we've been trying to figure out, why is that card here? So yeah, I guess it's a past life connection. They confirm, but the most important part of the connection is the karmic bond and understanding. Did you clear energy from your heart space, right? And then this person went away, or like something happened and the cycle closed and it's a new cycle. Did you, like, are you attached at the heart space with this person now? Do you feel yourself attaching with the heart space with the person? How do you know? If it's somebody you're dealing with, you'll know. If it's not somebody you're dealing with, maybe you're dreaming of them, right? The moon rules our dreams. When we talk about the law of attraction, you feel the pull towards this person. But there's an integration of the heart space and something associated with the throat chakra, where we talk about this connection and the karmic bond that is continuing versus it closing, okay? When we talk about a new chapter. So give me more regarding the strawberry pie, please. Notice that when I start worrying about whether or not it was a past life connection, then boom, the card just comes out. That's how this works for this group. When you just stop worrying about it, boom, this person pops up. Boom, you're all right. Boom, your heart space stops hurting. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm not taking reversals, but we have the seed moon of new growth. All right. I've got the full moon of fulfillment. Let me see if I can get two more. Okay, and I love that it's clarifying even more now that I'm on this last deck, because I mentioned the side where it's over, like this person was supposed to prepare you for the new cycle, for you to step in on your own and possibly go meet someone else, okay? How do we know? Because the other side, the whole point is they going in together. I'm not saying you two are together. I'm not saying you're connected, talking every day. I'm saying there's a new growth that is being fulfilled in this new chapter where you two are attracting each other and connected and integrated in the heart chakra. All right. All right. I've got a sharpening of instincts. That is one of the purposes here. And then I have abundance, and that's probably why they gave you this confusing pile, because part of the purpose is for you to be sharper in your instincts. But this is I'm not gonna lie. So listen, house 6 and house 2 combined is an abundant couple where you're meant to be together, like two people doing really well, right? House 2 is our stability and our assets and our money. House 6 is the work we do and our acts of service and our routines that allow us to have this here. So you're two, like, it's two people that are meant to be together, literally integration, okay? But it feels like once, I don't know, it's fully calibrated in the heart space, like something about the integration to the heart chakra is important, is critical to the bond. All right. And those of you that know all those stuff, educate us in the comments. Okay, educate us in the comments. We've got blue moon of renewal. So it's a rare connection. It's saying, yeah, it's a past life connection, but it's not just any past life connection. We got a law of attraction here. We're integrating heart space. This is a blue moon past life connection, which is why I feel like I'm gonna lean in that twin flame space, just because I don't know another label that it could be when we talk about grounding into each other and that mirror. So let me give you some advice and close you out for my pile number 3. I think before I started your reading I saw 444, and I'm looking now and I see it again now that I'm closing you out. So sharpen your instincts. We have the owl. Maybe go to the owl. I do have those on the channel. But something about learning the truth. There's some type of truth you need to learn that matters regarding the connection, and it is associated with divine guidance. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna close you out and move along to pile number 4. All right, pile 4, my key lime pie. Let's see if this is a past life soulmate, and we're gonna see what the karmic bond is regardless of what label comes out for you. So I'm just gonna let you know it's a lot of pressure on you. Okay, one, this is the first pile where the energy is quiet, where there's no distractions and things like that. So that's pressure one. Two, there's also an energy of every single pile has been diverse, and because of this, like, I don't know, I'm expecting you to be different as well. So don't you repeat something. Like, I just need you to know. So let me just, I'm gonna pull cards and see, because I feel like I'm ready to see what's going on with this key lime pie. I almost said king. Okay, could be relevant. Tell me. See, there you go, wanting to be different, but as long as you're not throwing everything off, we're gonna see. Because let me see, we got earth, okay, and we've got crown chakra. That's so confusing. Why are you doing that? It says that it activates our deep connection to the physical plane by showing us the beauty of all aspects of our Great Mother, revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of nature. And then it supports, where we're talking about this crown chakra, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. So what is at the bottom? Dynamic. I knew you were going to be difficult. I just felt it in my soul. Yeah, so here's that dynamic card where it talks about multiple realities, basically. And the whole point is that we're able to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So I'm going to lead with, and we got an emergence. So I'll take all of this, right? Because the emergence aligns with what I was going to label you as, right? You're that eclectic pile where, yes, this is a past life connection. I'll say yes, it is. But it's so dynamic in that you're both unrecognizable. Yeah, I'm on to something. You're both unrecognizable to the point where it may as well not even be, because you knew each other in the past life, but you're not repeating any cycles. You've both transmuted energy in a different way and connected with source in a different way. So now that you've encountered each other in a 3D, I'll even be even more chaotic and just say, I don't think the two people in this pile were even guaranteed to cross paths. Like, it was more of a, okay, you elevate, you ascend, and you reach level 3000, then you'll be able to meet back up, because y'all not even on the same path anymore, and something happened and now you're back on the same path. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, because it's like, because it's kind of like, you know how we talk about like intermediaries and like the spirit guides and everything, and everybody, like all of the higher beings, and kind of see what's going on. It's like, now let me see how this is gonna play out, because these two connected. You know, that this is a game changer, right? This is a plot twist. That's what's happening with this group. So yes, past life connection. No, y'all nowhere near what y'all supposed to be syncing up about. So tell me more about my pile number 4. What's going on with this key lime pie and this connection that doesn't make any sense? These two people that maybe should or shouldn't have crossed paths. It's almost like they tried to send you to a different soulmate, and like this one popped up like, hey, this one's here. So, we've got the Ace of Swords. I'll put it here. Yeah, we got that clarity. It's like an awakening, like a realization. It's kind of like a, hey, I know you vibe. Okay, let me get, I do see romantic elements though. So tell me the karmic bond here. We got success. And then, no, that's too many. That's way too many. Okay, there we go. And we've got emotional withdrawal with the 8 of Cups. And that, see, a shifting of destiny, a changing of fates. That's what this pile is. This is the shifting of destiny, the changing of fates pile. I'm so serious. like a change of directions, a change in the wind that led to some sort of emergence, right? Like you see, like that's what it feels like, an emergence of a destiny that really wasn't supposed to happen or wasn't guaranteed, was like a certain code to unlock. That's where we are with this, okay? And it's like now that you've unlocked the level where you two connected, anything goes. It's like, I don't know, like it's like those video games where you're like, man, I unlocked this hidden level and I'm just on a quest and I can do whatever I want because I have no idea. Like there's no guaranteed plan, right? Like I got extra powers or whatever. I got some gamers in here. Some of y'all like games. I love it. I don't normally use those types of examples. So y'all like video games? Good for you. I got a sextile, which talks about a combination of tension and flow, potential, and a rewarding situation. And potential is the key word here. It's the magical theme because nothing's guaranteed. Everything associated with this connection at this point is potential. Like, because it's two people that's like, yeah, y'all past life, but I thought y'all weren't going to connect. Like, y'all weren't necessarily on a trajectory to cross paths, and you did. Okay? It's almost a shocking, like, oh, what are you doing here? Not saying that's how you reacted to each other at first meeting, but it may have been a little bit surprising. I had another pile that had this owl. It's the house 10 of career. Maybe you connected via career or something like that. Just because we talk about that situation here. Okay. But you are meant to connect on while you're here. You're meant to connect on like career and ascension and things like that, okay? Something dynamic's gonna happen. Bringing crown energy down to earth, okay? And we look at that. South Node, destined to release. And you know what? I'm going to emphasize it's destined to release because, yeah, it was a past life connection. But I'm telling you, something about this group, y'all weren't supposed to sync up in this life. I don't know what happened or what y'all did. Somebody went rogue. Somebody ascended spiritually, did all kinds of other stuff. And then, boom, spirit team is like, well, hold on. Let me see how this is going to go. I'm curious now. This would be the group that has a lot of spirit guides watching. This would actually be the pile that has has intermediaries and beings watching out of pure curiosity because, you know, there's things that it's not like y'all are special and y'all are the only ones that ever did that. But when there's certain things that happen in spirit that it's like, yeah, when it happens, it's kind of an anomaly. So let me just see where this is going. Like, let me keep tabs on this because I'm curious now. Since y'all went rogue, see? Waxing moon, it's a build up. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'll take this one. Right? Meditate and contemplate. Yeah, exactly. Because it's like the moon is waxing. And like we're just watching to see how it turns out. So what else can we learn about this bond? Show the world the real you. South Node is back. Yeah, I mean, it said, look, nothing will come of the situation. Y'all weren't supposed to connect in this life. What were y'all doing? How did we get here? I didn't realize y'all couldn't see. I'm at a different angle, y'all. But South Node. So South Node, like, don't let your past hold you back. Y'all connected now. Y'all may as well be together and uplift some type of collective space. Right, show the road to you. This is Aquarius energy. This is career energy. So there's something y'all may as well link up and do now that you've connected. Okay, let me put this South Node here on emergence, and then I can put this here, and now everybody can be seen. Okay, I got a couple of decks I'm gonna pull from. I want to see what y'all's gonna do romantically and what else, because it's like I want to see how this union's gonna play out, because It almost feels like a two souls that really did fulfill their karmic contract in the past life, and were like, you know what, we want to link up anyway. Let's just do it. Or like, I believe that like there's so many souls that are connected. It's almost like you, some kind of way y'all ended up somewhere close to one another and y'all felt it. And like some kind of way y'all just decided, like, not even consciously, by the way, like when I say y'all decided, I mean like your higher selves, like the higher version of you realize, hey, such and such is nearby. I liked them. Let me let me go be by them anyway. And kind of led you there. Boom. I'm not pulling any more cards. I know what I'm talking about. You got to harvest and divine union. It literally says you planted the seed that the universe gave you. Due to your patience and growth, you're now able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And then divine union talks about congratulations. It's time to celebrate. Both you and your partner have healed and learned the important lessons to allow this union to manifest. Like maybe it's a divine union, like in terms of like those twin flame labels, but it just feels like two people that wasn't supposed to meet up in this life. I don't know, but a spiritual awakening is a thing. Okay, so your partner is sensing that there is something profoundly important about this connection. Y'all that believe, like, I'm not saying I don't believe in twin flames. I'm not saying that at all. I don't know what I believe, what most people believe regarding them, but those of y'all that do all of that studying and everything, let us know in the comments, share with me, because I'm gonna tell you what I feel like I'm reading and what it reads to me. I don't know if this is how it goes, but it feels like two twin flames, possibly, right? Closest association I have, right, for the energy I see. Okay, y'all came into this life, y'all both came down to earth, but y'all were like, okay, so this time we're not gonna deal with each other. We're gonna go do other stuff, and then, you know, in a lifetime or two, we're gonna sync back up. Something shifted where y'all were like, nah, we're gonna go back to each other. And then we had the ascension of, you know, back to the divine union. I don't know. That's what it feels like. It feels like we were supposed to do something else, but we changed our minds. We don't like it. Okay. All right. Yeah, exactly. Because play. Yeah, it feels like two souls that kind of ascended spiritually to the point where y'all just doing whatever, shifting y'all's destiny, doing whatever y'all want. And I'm telling you now, some of y'all are going to be looking at me on screen like she crazy. She just talking and it don't make sense. It does, because it's your higher self. It's not you. It's not a conscious thing. You see what I'm saying? Because it feels like two souls that are kind of spiritually ascending in a way where you're free, you're liberated, you're here to enjoy earth and just be doing whatever, just emerging, doing whatever, because play is here. I love it because it feels like a couple that's gonna have a lot of fun, and that's gonna instill a lot of fun in people around them, right? Because I've got play, and look, I got harvest 2 times. I got a harvest moon and a harvest here, so the harvest moon could be important, an important theme regarding the connection or timeline. But let me see if I can get 4 total. All right, how many that? Yep, that's 4 total. I've got Scorpio, the shaman, right? Someone that are like the shaman is a spiritual master. Capricorn, which rules that 10th house of the achiever. And look, we got the waxing crescent of refine. It's 2 souls that are like, look, we've been here, we did that, we know what we're doing. We don't feel like playing these games that we said we were gonna play. We just gonna come back together, okay? And we'll do whatever we need to do the way we're gonna do it. We'll fulfill the contracts best we can while we're together. Okay? See, envision. Just doing whatever y'all want. I know I sound like I don't make sense. I know I sound crazy. I know what it sounds like, but I knew when I came on your pile playing too much, I knew that something interesting was going to come out in this key lime pie. I did. That's why I was like, don't disappoint, because every other pile was so unique. And this one was as well. It was arguably the most different type of reading I would have said I ever did on anything considered to be like a past life, soulmate, twin flame reading. I don't know if I've ever gotten this. So let me give you your advice and let you go, since, you know, you and this person just doing whatever y'all want. I hate doing this at the last minute, but they asking me to. The shadow is subtle, and where I'm talking and it just doesn't make any sense at all, and it's not resonating at all, it's because you were likely a soul contract. Because remember, everything I read is a scenario. It's where you fall in it. Some of you, the person you're asking about, you're like, I don't know where they went, what happened with them. This is what happened. You probably were the next karmic contract, soulmate, whatever, with this person. And if it's like that, then this person basically was like, nah, I'm not worried about it. It's nothing to do with you, by the way. It had nothing to do with you. Could have been their life circumstances. Remember, I do have collective spaces here. I do have career. I have partnerships. There's a variety of things on the table that could have led to this. But this person's higher self kind of took over and is pushing them now to what it looks like to be a different union, if this isn't resonating at all. Okay, like if you're like, no, I don't think I'm gonna have this divine union. I would like that, but that's not what it looks like gonna happen. That's why, because this person and this other person's higher selves just kind of went rogue with what was supposed to happen. And I could see why you would be watching this reading if that happened, because you are lost. You're not crazy. You had a soul contract with somebody, and then they basically were like, nah, we're gonna do something else. So I'm gonna do two advices, one for the rogue, I guess, twin flames, and then one for the people that may be here watching. And I'm telling you what happened is, yes, it was yes, it absolutely was a past life connection with this person, but they kind of like opted out and moved on to their twin flame, or a more advanced soulmate, which when I say advanced, I mean one, like they've shifted their energy, so one that's in alignment with the energy that they're in now. And if they did that and you feel left in limbo, that's cool, because you're not just going to be left in limbo, okay? Your destiny is being shifted as well. They're going to shift you one as well. That's another reason why when I mention spirit guides and intermediaries are kind of watching to see what's going on, because we do have people that kind of went rogue in their higher selves, and people that are just kind of left chilling like, okay, but what about me? Because I thought this was what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to learn lessons there. Earth is here. There's a dynamic shifting. So you just stay grounded until your next contract shifts. It's going to balance out. Okay, for that side, that's more the shadow. What do we got to say to this rogue couple, I guess? That just decided. Eternal charisma. Just do whatever y'all want, I guess. Look, eternal charisma talks about being likable, going around making sure everybody likes you, like not in a forceful way, but just in a elevating energy way. Remember, one of your dominant energies was play. Just do whatever, shift the energy, shift in destiny, right? And prioritize success. Okay, so hopefully this made sense. Let me know how crazy we sound in the comments. It's fine. And I'm going to close you out now. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.